What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to NXT. We thank you so much for joining us here once again live from Full Sail University. You are all very beautiful people, and we appreciate you greatly. We aren't wasting any time. Let's get right into it. Let's get our first contest here started. Now, Sin Cara making his return here to the black and yellow brand. Now, the last time we saw him, I believe it was against, I want to say, Tommaso Ciampa, and he put up a hell of an effort, but he was on the losing end of that outcome. But here tonight, he's not facing Tommaso Ciampa. He's actually facing a competitor we saw last week right here make his debut on NXT. It is the former world champion, the bearded terror known as Eric Young. As the NXT arena once again dims the lights here, and Eric Young, what can I say about him? He's a hell of a tremendous athlete. There's no question about that. Former world champion, as I mentioned before. But he's insane. he's a nutcase, really. Now, whether he'll be a world champion here in NXT, that's yet to be determined. But what I can say and what I do know is that since he is a former world champion, he's more than willing and more than capable of being a world heavyweight champion and carrying a company on his back. And we look forward to many things and many good matches, maybe even a few title reigns here in the future for Eric Young. Eric Young slowly makes his way to the ring. He's making Sin Cara wait, making him think about what he's going to have to endure here in a couple of minutes. Eric Young, he's one of a kind, I can tell you that, folks. He's what we would call unstable, a bit unpredictable, and crazy as a loon. That's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. Really though, as we get set to get our opening contest here underway, we appreciate you for stopping by the channel. We get our first contest here underway. Eric Young delivered a running insecure. No, and a drop kick. No, not even an insecure, a heel kick. Excuse me. Eric Young now taking it right to Sin Cara right out of the box, wasting no time. He delivers a suplex right there. EY now going to pick him back up. What's going to do with him? Big shot right there to the face. That's going to headlock now. Sin Cara manages to fight out of it. And a scoop slam by the Maxman. Sin now going to pick him up, kick to the midsection, house him in a headlock. Going to take him down. Elbow strike right there to the back of the neck. And Sin Cara off the ropes, moonsault. Beautiful execution there from Sin Cara. Early pinfall attempt. Eric Young managed to fight out of it. Referee not even managed to get a 1 count here. Eric counters with a fireman's carry takedown. Has him again. Looking for another suplex. No, it's a brain buster. Drop the man right on his head. Eric Young wasting some time there, allowing Sin Cara to capitalize there. Sin has him now, shot right there to the back. He's going to take him to the corner, going to bounce his face right off the top turnbuckle. Eric managed to fight out with a boot right there to the face. Eric has him now in electric chair position and just drops him. Eric Young now going to get into the ground and pound position and just going to unload right there on the face of Sin Cara. And once again, punch after punch right to the face of Sin Cara. Kick right there. Stumbles Sin Cara right into the turnbuckle. Gonna send him off to the opposite direction. Eric has him now. Big shot. Shot after shot in the corner. And it takes Sin Cara off his feet. Oh, and a running knee strike right there to the face. Sin Cara now rolling to the apron, trying to get some sort of resemblance of a breather here. Eric Young not going to have any of it as he takes Sin Cara right off the apron. EY now kicks Sin Cara in the midsection, has him up in a powerbomb position. What's he going to do with him? Going to powerbomb him on the apron and swing him into the LED board. Eric Young showing no remorse here tonight on NXT. Has him up now in a fireman's carry position. Oh, not again. He's going to drop on the apron again. Eric Young is just remorseless. Death Valley driver. Oh my God. Death Valley driver on the outside, right there on the. That's concrete, folks. That's a thin layer of padding that offers little to no protection for these competitors out there. And Eric Young just drops Sin Cara right on his neck. Kick right there to the side of the body. And a modified curb stomp drills Sin Cara's face right into the mat. Eric now going to drag him in the center of the ring. Oh, we've seen this before. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Eric Young once again picks up the W here on NXT. Impressive in his match last week and in his match this week. Eric Young, he's been on a bit of a hot streak here. If he can keep the momentum going, then I have no issues and I have no doubt. Oh, come on, look at this. This is unnecessary. You won the damn match, EY. Enough's enough. Welcome back to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. It appears the BlackHeart has something he wants to say. Saying him and Aleister Black aren't done by a long shot. I don't know if it was a fluke. It was pretty damn convincing if you ask me. That is a hell of an idea. Main event of next week's show. Ciampa versus Black 2. I'd pay to see it. Saying he wants an answer before tonight's show is over. He doesn't want any of the mysterious nonsense. He wants a straight up answer. Will Aleister Black accept the challenge Tommaso Ciampa has laid out here on NXT? Well, Tommaso Ciampa laying down the challenge for Aleister Black on next week's show. Will Aleister accept? We'll find out. Will it be the main event? But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event for this week's show here on NXT. Oney Lorcan making his debut here on the Black and Yellow brand, and I've heard good things about this young man. He's from Boston, Massachusetts. You know, he's no stranger to a fight. And I hope that's going to come in handy, because tonight he's going to have one hell of a fight on his hands here when he takes on his opponent. And good luck to you, sir, because you're going to need it. As we await the arrival of the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, he has been in a less than chipper mood since he lost to Drew McIntyre in our opening contest back at NXT TakeOver, and I can't really blame him. Samoa Joe. What can I say about Samoa Joe? So he faced Dolph Ziggler at NXT Arrival. Put on one hell of a contest. but came up just a little bit short. Faced Drew McIntyre at NXT TakeOver. Again, put on one hell of a contest, but came up just a little short. And if you want to even extend it back further than that, then he was taken out early on in the NXT Championship tournament by Ethan Carter III. Now, Samoa Joe, he has had a win in tag teams action, but little to no success in singles division. But maybe a win here tonight will change that around and maybe get Samoa Joe back in the title contention here. And Oney Lorcan gonna look to weather the storm early on here, gonna take it right to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe not gonna have any of that, and the quick fire strikes of the Samoa submission machine gonna take Oney Lorcan, the Boston Bruiser, right off his feet. These big shots right to the face. And Joe off the ropes, wasting no time in a senton right across the chest of Oney Lorcan. And Samoa Joe is playing no games. He is in a bad mood. Gonna send Lorcan off into the turnbuckles. Spins him around. Oh, big chop right there. Takes Oney off his feet. Kick right there to the midsection. Oh, trademark Samoa Joe gonna toss Oney Lorcan away. Joe has him now. Gonna pick him up. What's he gonna do with him? Irish whip. Send him off in the opposite direction. Joe has him in the corner now. All suplex. Taking Oney off his feet. And Joe quickly picks him back up. Quick jab right there, followed by a forearm struck by the Samoa submission machine. Oney countered with a strike of his own headbutt right there. And Joe counters, taking Oney out to the apron, and a strike right there knocks the Boston Bruiser right off his feet. And Joe quickly in pursuit now. What's he gonna do with him now? Pick him up. All power bomb. Could he be looking for that trademark power bomb? We saw it from Eric Young earlier. Yes, and swings him right there. Oh, goodness gracious. And Samoa Joe putting on a clinic here at NXT. Oh, and a jumping knee strike. That big knee right across the bridge of the nose of Oney Lorcan. Joe has him. Oh, sends him and bounces him. Almost looked like he collided with the steel ring post there. Oh, that time he definitely collided with the steel ring post. Joe has him. Joe has been merciless this far. The Samoan assassin snatch suplex right there on the outside. As I mentioned earlier, that's a thin layer of padding. It offers little to no protection, guys. Joe now going to send Oney back in the ring. Joe has him now. It's almost unsettling. The merciless attack on Oney Lorcan, courtesy of Samoa Joe. Joe now, brings him back with the power slam. Samoa Joe has just been relentless. Death Valley driver. Similar to that Death Valley driver we saw from Eric Young earlier on in this broadcast here. Joe has him up in the corner now. You know what he wants. He's looking for that muscle buster, and he nails it. Count to 100. It is academic. Samoa Joe, relentless, merciless, and unforgiving here tonight on NXT. Samoa Joe just absolutely devastates Oney Lorcan here tonight on the black and yellow brand. He's not done yet. Samoa Joe gonna viciously attack Oney Lorcan. It's been a night of the attacks here on NXT, and this is uncalled for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here tonight on NXT. We're going to hear from the North American champion now, Drew McIntyre as he addresses NXT TakeOver Rival, our pay-per-view that we'll be having coming up right here in a few short weeks. So stay tuned to the channel for that. As we take it over, we're going to send it off to the North American Champion. Yes, that's true. Last week we heard from the NXT champion AJ Styles throughout that open challenge for TakeOver Rival. Drew McIntyre now inviting anybody from across the globe to come take the North American Championship from him if they can. Definitely been one hell of a reign for Drew McIntyre, and saying it's going to take a hell of a bullet to keep that Scottish Terminator down is quite an understatement. Drew McIntyre just keeps going and going and going, and to whoever accepts that open challenge, best of luck to you, sir, because Drew McIntyre, as well as AJ Styles, both champions here on NXT, have been on an absolute roll, and I can't wait to see who's going to accept that open challenge. Oh, whoa, hold up a second. Eric Young blindsiding the North American champion. What the hell is he doing? No! Oh my God! Pile driver on the exposed concrete. Eric Young has viciously attacked the North American champion, and he accepts the challenge. Well, guys, our first match for NXT TakeOver Rival has been announced, and there you go. Drew McIntyre will defend that NXT North American Championship against the bearded terror known as Eric Young, but that's NXT TakeOver Rival. Now, coming your way next week right here on this broadcast, exciting news, guys, because Aleister Black has accepted Tommaso's Ciampa's challenge. That is right. There's going to be Ciampa versus Black 2 right here on this broadcast, so stay tuned for that, and we're gonna have much more coming your way real soon. Big things gonna happen here on the channel thus far, and ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. We really appreciate it here on NXT, all of us here in the back, from the staff to the crew, everyone. We really appreciate you guys. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it for your friends, all that good stuff. If they enjoy NXT, if they enjoy WWE, if they enjoy wrestling content in general, we are growing day by day, subscriber by subscriber. We are looking to change the game here. Not only in NXT, not only for Universe Mode, but above and beyond, guys. We'll see you next week. And don't miss Ciampa versus Black 2.